Announcing the saddle of leadership in Anambra State, Governor Soludo CFR recognized that Oka, the capital city of Anambra State, located in the southeastern region of Nigeria, was a diamond in the rough that had been neglected for decades. To address this, Governor Soludo set out to improve the aesthetics of the city, identifying the key several areas for improvement. The transformation process in Anambra today is quite remarkable, with the city donning a fresh new look, all thanks to the enhanced green spaces, improved infrastructure, rehabilitation, and reconstruction of roads, among others. We gladly welcome you to today's episode of Solution Footprints, and my name is Chidimma Oranwa. Today, we'll be projecting the activities of Oka Capital Territory Development Authority, ACTDA, and Governor Soludo's efforts in addressing the deficits. Stay right there as we take you through the journey so far. The town Oka, located in the heart of Anambra State, Nigeria, was once considered a forgotten capital. Inadequate infrastructure and poor facilities made it an unattractive place for investors and residents alike. On assumption of office, Governor Soludo CFR also came with a clear-cut plan to create a befitting capital that all Anambra and visitors will be proud of. In retrospect, Oka has been the capital of Anambra State since August 1991, after the creation of Anambra and Enugu States. Subsequently, Oka was named the capital of Anambra after the creation of states by the military government. Traditionally, Oka is the home of the Igbo blacksmiths, who ventured into early bronze artifacts with a number of artisans noted for their metal work and wood carving. Over the years, urbanization surged into the neighboring towns, though largely in a haphazard manner. It was then that it became imperative to establish an independent body that will oversee the development of activities in the identified locations. This led to the establishment of the Oka Capital Territory Development Authority, ACTDA, under a law passed by Anambra State House of Assembly. Oka Capital Territory Act is a geographical definition and declaration covered by Oka Capital Territory Development Authority, ACTDA. The Oka Capital Territory is identified with 23 distinct communities in 6 local government areas that partially or wholly falls within the 10 kilometers radius of landmass of about 400 square meters, with Amobia as the epicenter. The 6 local government areas superintended over by ACTDA are Anocha, Oka North, Oka South, Dunukofia, Njikoka, and Orumba North.
These communities make up the capital territory, and gradually every activity, every enforcement, every policy that we are enforcing and we are implementing within the capital city of Oka, we are also rubbing it off on these adjoining communities that are part of the capital city, especially as it regards development control. We are very strict on that. And for the first time in the history of the state, there is a government that is serious about development control.
Before the advent of Governor Soludo's administration, Oka was what one could best describe as a glorified village, because the indices of a capital city were lacking in the town. Builders built without recourse to the master plan, thereby leading to haphazard development. Street trading was a norm, while land grabbing, among other issues, held sway in the town. Towards achieving the infrastructural and economic transformation agenda of the present administration under the dynamic leadership of Governor Soludo, the ultimate intention of ACTDA is to make Oka Capital Territory the first choice investment destination in Africa, creating a sustainable city within the coming years, along with Governor Soludo's vision of building a livable and prosperous capital city with excellent infrastructure for Anambra and visitors alike.
Most appreciate the Governor, Professor Oka Soludo, who has overhauled and repositioned the development of Awka Capital City. The transformative agenda which is the solution agenda of giving us a livable and prosperous homeland. I think he started here in Oka. Of course, we all know before now, Oka has been adjudged as a glorified village, a capital city that hasn't come to par with other capital cities within the country, not even to compare with others in Africa and across the world. But with very deliberate programs and projects, plans, strategies of Mr. Governor, Professor Omu Soludo, we are gradually transforming from a glorified village to a destination point for leisure, for entertainment, for economic expansion and activity. We are turning into a destination for all forms of growth in all aspects and spheres of human endeavor. When Mr. Governor came into power, he made a deliberate statement that he will not just be the governor in Oka and leave, that he will be one of the governors that after being a governor, he will live in Oka. And that is a very audacious and bold statement, which means Oka must be livable for him to live in Oka. So he's deliberately doing that. He repositioned under, he gave us the mandate to ensure that we pursue his dreams, his vision, and aspiration to transform Oka from what it was when we came to what we envisioned it to be, the El Dorado of all capital cities in Nigeria. Because to be fair, in all honesty, Oka had been abandoned by previous administrations until Governor Omu Soludo came into power and started giving Oka the due attention that it deserves as a capital city of the state. Since 1991 till today, that's about 33 years.
Among other core functions of ACTDA, the agency was charged with the function of implementing a master plan for the Capital Territory and land use with respect to town planning within the Capital Territory, provide infrastructural service in accordance with the master plan, to provide infrastructural services within the Oka Capital Territory, coordinate all building development activities of the private sector, parastatals, and government agencies within Oka Capital Territory. The agency also have the exclusive responsibility to enforce compliance with appropriate standards within Oka Capital Territory, have the exclusive responsibility to enforce compliance to development control within Oka Capital Territory, and make recommendations to the governor on appropriate investment incentives which the authority deems necessary to encourage private sector investment and participation in the development of Oka Capital Territory. Under the visionary leadership of Governor Soludo, ACTDA's first role was the declaration of Operation Zero Pothole. 30 roads and drainage interventions were done across the city within 1 year, not to mention the direct major road projects awarded by the present government. The reason for this intervention was that the roads are strategic, such that immediately they were repaired and rehabilitated, it catalyzed the economic transformation of the city and Anambra State in general.
We thank God everything is moving well now. There's no much hold up now in this roundabout Oka now. And everything is moving successfully. So we have been very, very happy because since Soludo came to Anambra State, we are very happy. I pray that Soludo will lead us to 12 years, not only 8 years. If the Anambra can agree, let Soludo go to 12 years. We are not talking about 8 years. After this tenure, let him go by another 2 tenure again. That is our wish because Soludo he have already changed to Oka to another level, which another government have never do since Oka came to capital of Anambra State. Soludo is the only governor that changed Anambra State, which other government have never did in their life. Others only to come here and take the money and go. Go to inside Oka, go to the everywhere, go to the Agro Oka here. Soludo changed everything, all the roads, everything. So we thank him so much.
Omu Oka is the name of a community trapped within a location in Oka. Before Governor Soludo was sworn in, people living there battled with flood. In fact, they were largely living in a most despicable manner, so much so that the level of flooding usually reached the stage of taking the lives of residents. Determined to save the situation and bring back members of the community who were hitherto sacked by flooding, the governor commenced a major flood control effort as well as construction of the 3.8 kilometers internal roads in Omu Oka. By this singular effort by the governor, access was granted to more than 12 villages of Oka. This clearly demonstrates that the government of Governor Soludo is for the poor, the downtrodden, and the forgotten in the Anambra.
It has been a long time. Administration after administration, administration after administration, and there was no likelihood of getting out of the dungeon. Anytime the rainy season approaches, we will be scared. So it was like hell for all of us. Well, the topography of the town makes this place the lowest part of the town. So many biazia on our converge here. Then this place used to be like a lake. As God would have it, Soludo came in. Oduko ibe ide na-eme ka ụmụazị wetacha postu Soludo wee bịa jụọ ka ike ibe na-eme acha na ọka ọcha ọkịka acha ere ọkịka ọchị na ya ga-ejebo acha na ezi ajọka ọchị mana mmadụ bụ nnewu ka ya jekwuonu ka ya nwee that experience ọbịa wee sị mba na agha alụ na ya abụgo ihe a nwee post na ya abụgo ibe ọ na-eme na agha alụ eze ọrụ January last year ebido ọrụ acha ọ ga-emekwa ebe a anyị na-anya ọ na-aga garide wee luo nke anyị nọbụ ire mmiri tụrụ aba na kpam everywhere becomes dry. So we are very happy. We are very happy.
ACTDA under Governor Soludo equally embarked on clean and green campaign, through which the Dobe Culture, that is, Keep Oka Clean enforcement team were set up. In conjunction with the relevant government agencies, 50 receptacle bins were procured to help clean up the city. 50-liter bays were created, ensuring that every market has a waste management program for a cleaner Oka city and reduction in the health hazards that could result from poor environmental waste disposal. Remarkably, Oka, which used to pride itself as a glorified village, is fast changing through the initiatives of the administration of Governor Charles Soludo. Join us as we continue with the journey. Part of the solution agenda on environment is drainage control. ACTDA, under Governor Soludo, has been embarking on opening and clearing of drainages and flood channels regularly. The agency embarked on the silting and evacuation of drainages, especially the blocked drainage systems in the major part of the capital territory, driving towards the free flow of flood water and general improvement of the health of Anambra. In fact, drainages in parts of the state, like the Zix temporary site junction, is now cleaned twice daily. Robust, clean, green, planned and sustainable initiatives have been vigorously implemented by the Governor Soludo-led government to fulfill the aim of having Anambra as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly state.
We have made it a bi-weekly affair to cut the grasses, to seal the drains, keep it clean. If you go through the express road, the Zix junction, daily, before now, under that flyover was a mess. People defecated there. The place became a waste dumping site. I bet you if you go there now, you can even put your bed and lie down and sleep. That is the solution effect. Those are the things that Mr. Governor Professor Awka Soludo is deliberately executing for Ndebanye, for people to see that he has not just come to rule, but to provide templates for the development of this state for the next 70, 50, 80, 100 years. That subsequent governors will follow and will get to where we are going.
Painting and branding of public spaces such as the 3 flyovers in Oka situated at the popular Aroma, Kwata and Amobia among others. Worthy of note equally is the development control role of ACTDA. Through Governor Soludo's ingenious support, effective mechanisms were deployed. Government declared full-blown onslaught against land grabbing, recovered hundreds of hectares of government lands, commenced heavy development control to serve as a deterrent to illegal developers and development, including those blocking the waterways. This is apart from its active role of removing illegal structures built in unapproved locations around the Oka Capital Territory.
Today, people, before they even go to buy any property, they call us on phone. The Ministry of Lands, they call them on phone. Because Oka Capital Territory, we are working very, very closely with the Commissioner for Lands and the Ministry of Lands in recovery of public lands, government lands that have before now been overtaken by land grabbers. Some of them have been sold, we recovered them. Some of them have been built up upon, we demolish those structures. Because those structures, one, are illegally sited, they have no approval, and most times blocking waterways. So in the effort of level control, we are working very effectively. And the war against land grabbing, we are not smiling about it. In the new layouts of Oka, the Millennium City, the business district, we are very decisive. Once you go there and go into any land of government that you have no right to be there, we push you out.
For more than 32 years since the creation of Anambra State, the Governor's Lodge, where successive governors lived, had been in a makeshift location outside Oka, the state capital. To break the age-long jinx, Governor Soludo is currently embarking on the building of a brand new befitting government house and the Governor's Lodge in the heart of Oka. This is unprecedented in the history of the state and has made Governor Soludo a jinx breaker.
Quite honestly, I am amazed at the work going on here. And each time I run my mind through what I saw at the Font City and coming here to the government house or government lodge, what keeps coming to my mind is when Mr. Governor once said he will make Anambra State Dubai of Africa. This is the first time that we are indeed experiencing turning the capital city into a true capital city. Now, here we have Mr. Governor Chukwuma Soludo turning the state rapidly. Everywhere you go, you will see the impact of his governance. I can say for sure that by the time he completes his 4 years, the capital of Anambra State will probably be the best built capital in the southeast. And I ask myself, really, where is this money coming from? I've not even heard that you are borrowing money. Honorable Commissioner.
Not one kobo, at least for now. Not one kobo.
You can see there are many on the strip. We have many top government functionaries, special advisors, Honorable Commissioner for Housing, explaining things to us. We are very pleased. I mean, I look forward to seeing Mr. Governor very soon, to at least shake his hands again and say to him, well done. We are very proud of his efforts. I want to salute both him and his advisors, including his commissioners, the ESCO, for a job well done.
Interestingly, towards the actualization of the vision of a livable and prosperous megacity, work is ongoing at the Solution Fund City, sitting on 120,000 square meters of land right at the heart of the capital city of Oka. When completed, it is going to be one of West Africa's biggest leisure center and will bring the world to Oka.
Well, this is the making of a capital city. To make Oka a capital city, we are beginning to see one. Oka people are happy. We have never seen it this way. And I think that excitement, what the governor is doing is quite infectious. I know that the vision for Anambra State is big. The vision for the capital city is also big. And the foundation has been laid. This is now the laying of the foundation of the capital city. And we are great, we are good to go. We want to also extend our gratitude to the governor and the government of Anambra State for doing what they're doing in Oka. This is marvelous, this is amazing, this is awesome. We have never seen it like this.
From the onset, part of a major concern of the Governor Soludo-led administration was street trading. ACTDA launched campaign against the street trading menace. Today, street trading in Oka is highly prohibited.
It's the right thing to do because staying at the road to be selling things vehicle might fail brake and kill people. So they asked us to go inside so that the main road that they built will be neat and free for vehicles to be moving. Even at the Abakaliki Street Junction there, Governor have built something there for street traders. So we'll all move down there and pick any of the shop that we need. The one we like, anyone you like, you pick one and stay there and be selling whatever that you are selling. You don't need to stay at the road anymore. We are grateful, sir. We are grateful. And the ACTDA, the work they are doing it very, very well.
In fact, part of the solution to this menace was the construction of the Solution Arena project. It is 80% completed with open stalls, pipe-borne water, solar-powered lights, among others. Solution Arena is a grills, fruits and vegetable market. The intention is to replicate same across the capital territory, thereby providing a healthy alternative to what we have now, resulting in the elimination of uncoordinated commercial activities on the streets of Oka, as well as free flow of traffic and clean, healthy living environments.
We know we are a commercial and trading entrepreneurial people, but we cannot have a haphazard city where you trade everywhere. And our people are beginning to understand that. And Mr. Governor, in his own magnanimity, empathy, compassion, felt, I know that some of these people on the road are there because they can't afford a shop. Some of them are there because they can't afford a shelter. What can we do? He said, come on, let's go and find places where these people that we are taking out of the road will go in and at least have a decent trading environment. And that's why we introduced the Solution Arena, where these people that we are taking off the streets, these people that we are taking off the walkways, the roads, where we can tell them, stay here and do your business. We know you can't afford a shop, but we are giving you here. Take it, stay here, do your business free of charge.
To make the popular Zix Avenue accessible, Awka Market was barricaded because before now, people used to extend the market to the road, causing heavy traffic gridlock and environmental hazards. With the support of Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra Ocha Brigade and Anambra Road Transport Management Agency ATMA to embark on enforcement. This has resulted in the elimination of the usual gridlock experienced at the market, allowing easy vehicular movement. Shanties that used to serve as hideouts for criminals across the city have been demolished, engendering a peaceful environment that has ensured secured day-to-day activities. Beautiful bus stops are equally being erected in parts of the city. In synergy with relevant government agencies, rebuilding efforts are currently ongoing in markets with ACTDA's jurisdiction. The Omu Oka Market, which used to have many dilapidated structures that endanger people's lives and property, now wears a new look, befitting of a market sited within the capital city. To mention but a few, the dualization of Zix Junction Oka to Omono, reconstruction of Old INEC Road, Club Road, Achidikin Bishop Obiefuna Avenue, Urban Store Road, etc. in the access totaling 14.8 kilometers. This has improved the ease of doing business in the capital city and the state by extension. All these efforts are strategically catalyzing the economic transformation of the city and state in general. The Amansi Ifite Road to Aroma Overpass Ikweme connecting to the new government house, totaling 14 kilometers, is another case in point. The dreaded Zix Ifite Road that has been a nightmare for students is now receiving attention, and to the glory of God, Oka is on the verge of getting its fourth bridge overpass, albeit this time a proper one. The design had been completed and construction work is already underway.
For the first time, a befitting overpass in Oka that will be connecting the two axes of Oka. Some would like to call it Oka A and Oka B, coming together. Therefore, reducing the heavy traffic that we experience at Aroma Junction, Zix Junction, Regina Cheli. And total reconstruction of the whole road from that Regina Cheli, the Secretariat Road, going to the new Governor's Lodge, connecting back to Ifite and Mbapu.
To the glory of God, Governor Soludo's vision for a befitting capital is gradually becoming a reality. Through a combination of innovative policies and infrastructure development, Awka is transforming into a thriving city. In the long run, it is strongly hoped that Awka's transformation will continue to inspire other states in Nigeria and beyond. And also, the much-touted African Dubai-Taiwan vision of Governor Soludo is gradually coming up with the foundational progress made so far by Governor Charles Soludo. Indeed, one can truly say the solution is here. Truly, Governor Charles Soludo's unprecedented transformation in Oka Capital Territory is a testament that Anambra State is on the move. And this is where we draw the curtain on today's edition of Solution Footprints. Do well to join us again next week for a fresh edition of the show. Follow us on our social media handles at Solution Footprints on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, and Solution FP on X, formerly Twitter. My name is Chidimma Oranwa Kemesiano.
Every breath of our lives, we've trust in God. We will lift